7 foot. Just make it 7 foot. And then what I want you to do is cut that beam to length. So from that notch that you made, you're going to go 7 foot out. Then you're going to cut a 45 angle around the end of the chamfer. And just cut 3/4 of an inch in, and just cut a nice little cut. Just kind of makes it, gives it a clean look. And then you put this post in here and just tack it in. For right now, we have to get some straps for this. They didn't have any. Home Depot already got them. And then we're going that rope's going to go. We're going to put a ledger across here so that your rafters can tie into it. So, okay. And then just put your rafters off of this, and they'll be the same thing. Just you'll measure out the same distance of what these are, and then this will be that valley will come in together, and then there'll be a little hip, a valley that will run through here. Have you ever put one of those in? But it's not that hard. It's just where this lines up and this lines up here. You're gonna have this valley that's gonna go through here, and you just have to cut a piece of fascia or 2x4 that fits in there. Because what you'll do is you'll sheet this all the way over to here, and then this where this one goes in through here, you'll sheet that on top of that, and then this one will kind of come on top of that and hold it all together. Okay, so we'll probably end up putting a block after you get this valley. We'll put a block in here, but let's get this beam. Cut it to 7 foot from where your seat cut is. You understand? Do it 7 foot out, chamfer it around, and then let's get that cut.
It's going to be cut at 7 feet, and then you're going to 45 at the top.
Yeah, you cut it at 7 foot, and then I'll show you. What you'll do is you cut this 7 foot. Quarters. So you can cut this 45 first because it helps you hold your saw on there nice flat. And then you cut this. Okay? But you don't cut across the top.
So if I do cut,
Yeah, it has to. You have to get across there.
Think he's got it?
Well, if he doesn't, we'll have to go get another beam. You know what you're doing or something. It's kind of scary. All the way over to the top. Did you break it already? Oh my.
it broke on its own.
Cut from this side. Cut on the side. Big boy. It broke on its own.
Yeah.
Square. You have to put your square from this side. This holds it. So let's go like that. It's not square on your belly. There. She almost get paid.
2.5 inches.
That's the two studs to kind of to hold that up. This time right.
2.5 inches down to the.
Oh, right here.
Okay. You put 2/4.
Yeah. 2/4 fine.
How
It'll be
many-
inside the.
how
Just
many
two.
you want?
Just two. Just two of them.
Okay. ¿Tiene 2 y medio? 2, 3 cuartos. 2, 3 octavos.
Got it?
94, 13, 16.
You set that underneath it for right temporary for leave that in there. And get that side nailed over there so it doesn't move in there.
No.
Nail that one where it goes there. Boom!
Right here.
Yeah, there's the side of the post, and the side of the 2x6. No, the side of the 2x6, inside. Right here. And the stud right here.
Oh, okay.
Right there. There you go. It ain't going anywhere now, that's what it opens and down. That's probably a good thing for you guys. These rafters here, we'll figure out what the rafters, what the lengths are, and I'll show you how to cut what the lengths are on those, and we'll cut those. But we're gonna put a ledger up there, so you don't want to come out just a little ways here. We don't want to come out very far because I don't want to. We want to just kind of come out to about right here on this. So they just come straight out. Say 9 inches. So 7.5. Let's just go 8. Come out straight out 8 inches. Here. And that's your cut. Do the same thing here. You come straight out. Do it on that back one. Way ahead. But mark this one and you mark this one. Don't mark all three. Just those mark, and then just chalk a line and cut those 3 off. Then you'll string a line from there to there to cut this off, and then this point here is where you cut to come in here and mark this, and you'll mark the top and the bottom because this will be at a little bit of an angle. And you just cut that square, and the same thing on the other side, and then just put your fascia to fit it. There's fascia down there to do it. What I would do is I'd start from this end here and work my way around, cut these tails, and work my way around that way to do the fascia.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
And over here, because this is going to be, oh sorry. I'm going to do this over here. There's going to be a hip and valley in here. Okay. So on your square, you got your common, this is your common rafters. Okay. This is what you call the hip and valleys. Okay. So if a 5 is there, 512, this is a 517. That means that the valley drops slower than what the pitch does. The pitch drops at 5 inches per foot. This is 5 inches per 17 inches. Okay. So you'll come here and you'll mark 512 on that. And cut that. You'll cut that. Almost that, and that goes in there. But you have your fascia here. You put your rafters up here. Okay. So get your fascia this all ready, and then you can get your fascia on. And your fascia is going to be, you'll cut your fascia at a 512. Don't cut it at a 517. When you put this piece in here and they come together, these will be a 512, not a 517. The only thing that you cut at a 517 is the actual hip and valley itself. Okay, 517. And so that should get there, and you'll cut. This one will be cut like this. This one will be cut like this. And go up into there, and this one here will be cut like this, kind of a V cut, V cut in it. You'll cut your 17 like this. And so you set your depth of your saw so it's about 7/8 of an inch. Now this will probably be, you're going to be cutting these things, they'll be cut like this. No, it won't be cut, this will be cut this direction because you're dropping it in. So you see what I'm saying? So you'll be dropping it in, just that way. Okay? And now do that after you get the fascia on. Make sure so that this cut. And when you cut your hip and valley, when you don't cut those at a 45. When you put the fascia on here, and you come in here, don't cut those at a 40. Cut them at about a 42 degrees. That way they close up. Because when you have a pitch, when it's straight, it's 45. But the more you pitch it, the more it opens up. So you want to cut it at like about a 42 degrees. Okay. Just the fascia, not anything else. Any questions?
So how are you going to do the rafters?
Yeah. I'll show you how to cut them.
Okay.
What you're going to do is you're going to level this, put a board across the top there to make sure this is level this way. We'll level over, and you're going to be at 512. So, kind of remember what I did over here on this here, come over here. So you're gonna have a ridge right here like this. You're gonna be coming from this point here. So basically, you're gonna find out what that is, or you can just go here and figure that your 1.5 inches is there. Just that way. So what you need to do is figure out how far it is from the face of the ridge or the ledger, how far it is to the face of the beam. The beam being down here. Mm-hmm. So you got to figure out what that distance is, and then just mark it out the same way. So measure this distance over, and then figure out, okay, here's the top, and this is over. See, like this one right here. This is 2 foot right here. So that's 10 inches down from here. But we were at 21 or something inches, so that's where the length would be. Okay. If you have a question, holler at me. Just call me. This cut, I'm at that cut this way, so start to measure this way. Okay. 24 inches. And so when you put this ledger up there, make sure you hang it past far enough that it catches the fascia out there. So you're only going to go about 12 inches on that fascia. I wouldn't go any further than that, 12 inches on that fascia. Go 12 inches. So your fascia, so this up here will run out 12 inches past. So yeah. Mm-hmm. Don't screw up. No, I don't want to see any screw ups when I come back.
I thought he was going to be the guy that was going to keep everybody in line.
Yeah, right. Oh, sorry. He is going to keep your father-in-law in line.